Putty Tutu Rock. Black underwear. Let's do the post-run feet check. So this morning, it's now 7:53 on a Sunday. It is the 22nd of December, and I've got a 4.5 hour training session. I'm currently in New Plymouth, so I'll be doing the New Plymouth loop. I'll aim to do around 2 loops of it. I think it's around 23 kilometers. But it's all going to be in zone 2 training. Just going off my heart rate, so sitting around about 116 to 120 odd beats per minute. So nothing crazy, but just getting some kilometers under the legs, just keeping the heart rate low. So yeah, the loop is, like I said, 23 kilometers around. There's some elevation in there as well. I don't think it's much of a trail, so yeah, there's going to be a nice run around the sort of coastal line of New Plymouth as well, so that'll be nice. Now if I go through the quick gear list that I've just got I'll run with the standard 2XU hat. I've just got an old Adidas t-shirt, some old New Balance shorts, and Nike Pro black underwear, because I don't want what happened with Taylor Nib.
Went all in. Myself, so can you not get my ass? Yeah. Thank you.
The recent T100 triathlon. Then I'll be just got standard. What brand? I don't know what brand these are. Everlast socks. Socks, because we'll see if we get some blisters. I did around 20 odd K last week, and our feet were quite a little bit soft and a bit of moisture, so I'll have a play around with some socks. I've got the Merrell Peak 5s, and this is the Gore-Tex brand as well. Really happy with these. I only got them maybe a month ago, and so far they're really good. Been running in these, really good tread, and really happy with them, and no worries. And they're quite cheap too, so probably the best running shoe out there, I reckon, at the moment for price. They've got little gator ring there, I don't know if you can see, and then the little grip at the back, so if I ever need to wear gaiters in the future, I can do that. So I run with them. Got a Camelback. This carries about 1.7 litres of water, so I have that. Had this for a while. It's really handy. And I've just had a coffee, but I'm just rocking some of these bars. I don't have any gels on me or anything like that, so yeah, I'm doing a loop, so I'll come back to camp and have a couple of bananas as well halfway. These are the sunnies that I'll be wearing. Got these in Taupo, just cheap, like 30 bucks, and I've got like a pair of Oakleys and that, but these are, I like the big frames, just for the eye protection running through the forest and stuff like that, with all the sort of flies and insects and stuff that can get in the road. So really happy with these. And what else? I got just a belt. This will hold my phone and car keys, Blister X as well, just for the lips. The sun's pretty brutal in New Zealand. And the body slide. This is just for places on the skin for when it rubs, like nipples and inner thighs and that sort of area, so I don't get any chafing. That's very handy when you're doing long trail running. And then, yeah, I'll just be using my watch as well. I've just got a Garmin Forerunner 255, I think it's a 255. So I've had this for a year, been pretty happy with it as well. So yeah, pretty cool. And that's pretty much my gear list. So we'll get you started on the run and see how I go. About 1.5k into this morning's run. And behind me here is Pari Tutu Rock. So if you are in New Plymouth, you can climb this thing. Zephyr and I did it last year. It gets pretty steep and rocky at the end. Reminds me of the top of Mount Warning, where you got the chain climbing up the rocks. So if you're in New Plymouth, good little hike. It's not long. It takes maybe 20 minutes to get up the top, depending on your pace. But yeah, great views from the top as well. Currently getting swooped by seagulls. Must be a nest around there. Look at this. I'm gonna keep going. Hey mate. Zach's house, yeah. I'm just taking a break. Go this afternoon.
Okay.
Hello darling.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What do you got for me?
Water.
Water, thanks. Alright, take a little break and then I'm gonna run again, okay?
Okay.
Will you be okay?
Okay.
Okay. Halfway point. Well, 2 hours and 30 minutes in. Just come back to refuel water. So I did the New Plymouth loop. It's alright, pretty boring to be honest, just running around streets. As you saw, I got attacked and swooped by seagulls. Obviously I was running past their nests on the coast. I'm going to change the plan. Instead of doing 2 loops, I'm just going to run down the coastal walkway. It's a lot more scenic. Probably head up to Bell Block as far as there and then come back. That should fill in another 2 hours. But yeah, so far all good. What have I covered? I don't know, around 22. It's not too hot out, so it's pretty windy as well, so that's quite cool. And I'll be applying some sunblock now because the sun is about to peak out and New Zealand sun is pretty strong. And yeah, I get burnt pretty quickly and easily, so do that. Say hello to the kids quickly again before I take off. Refuel. And the reason why I'm doing this, why am I running 4.5 hours, is because I'm going to do the Tarawera trail run, which is in February the 15th. It's 102 kilometers, so it's called the T102. There's the T miler, which they cover I think like 500 kilometers. This year I did the 50 kilometer, so yeah, next year I'll do the 402 kilometers, the longest distance I've done. What was it on the Gold Coast? I forgot, but it was 96 kilometers, but that was more of a walk. So it's time to do a trail run. Yeah, do that, and then after that I'll start getting back in Ironman training. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this adventure of my health journey. This is the challenge I'm doing for February. So yeah, got to get the kilometers under my legs. That's why it's a zone 2 heart rate, nothing too high. That's why I'm actually not doing another loop, because my heart rate got a little bit too high, up around the 160s at some point, because it was quite high elevation. So yeah, I just want to keep it flat now for the next 2 hours and get it done. So hopefully you're enjoying it, and I'll do the hand thing that YouTube people do. do the post-run feet check. See how they're looking. Not too bad actually, not too bad at all. 4 hours and 24 minutes, so finished 5 minutes short. Covered 38.59 kilometers. Pace was around 652 kilometers per hour. Yeah, it's hard, doing zone 2 training. I'm used to like being at least zone 3, zone 4, so just having to slow myself down a few spots. Saw my heart rate getting a little bit too high, so yeah. But yeah, other than that, quads are burning, and yeah, now it's time to rest and recover. What I find is a lot of cool trails throughout New Zealand, and if you're in Australia, wherever you are, get a app that's called All Trails. I'll put the link in the description below, and it'll just show you all the wicked places that you can go, and awesome walks and hikes and things like that as well. So yeah, new Plymouth loop is done. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the content, and if you want to, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to see more videos, feel free to do so, and see you on the next video.